But yeah, with 2 levels to go to, we have 1B, Busted Bayou, and we also have 1-4, Trunk Twister. I think these are like the last 2 levels before the boss, which is nice. But let's go to Busted Bayou first. How is this going to be a Busted Bayou? I'm really, really curious. I wonder if this is actually the first either minecart or rocket barrel level. Oh no, it's the first silhouette level. Okay. So yeah, they actually really love these levels in the original Donkey Kong Country Returns. I think they're pretty cool. It's definitely unique. It's a unique way to you know, kind of look at like all these environments from a different kind of perspective. But I don't think even Donkey Kong Country Returns was the first game to do this. Like, this game gets a lot of like praise for having this, but like I don't think they were even the first game to do this kind of style. They just kind of made use of it with all the kind of jungle-esque environments and whatnot. I don't know. The reason I brought that up is I feel like there was like a post I read recently where it was like one of those like internet posts where it's like, claim to be the first frickin' like silhouette platforming thing, and then it's like, oh nope, this game did it first or whatnot. I don't know. If you know what I'm talking about, you get what I'm saying. I can't really explain it very well. But I don't know. I've always liked these levels. These levels are just very, very interesting to look at and also to play through. Ooh, hello, Vine. Okay, yeah, I thought there was something up here. But I also feel like the secrets are really hard to find in these levels because of the way they are. So you have to be very observant of the world around you. Almost in a sense where it's like, okay, well, I have to kind of defy logic and walk through a wall, which is not actually a wall, it's actually hiding something. Also, what's with the environments right here? There's like some kind of green light going through us right now. Ah, thank you for the 1-up. I also love doing this too. Whenever you have a Kong with you, if you press the ZL or ZR buttons, you can do a very fast roll attack. It's a great way to get through some sections really, really fast. But you gotta be careful because you're not always protected from that. Oh god, you could barely see that letter. I didn't even see that for a minute. Okay, no, that's nothing. This is something, though. Oh wait, there it is. There is something there. Oh, it's one of these things. Banana fairies. Banana fairy! Thank you! Wait, oh. Wait, where am I going? Oh, here. It's like, I couldn't see where I'm supposed to go, game. Oh, well, I just killed something in the background. That's another thing I kind of like about these games. How you just, like, completely destroy some environments. It's like, well, yeah, let's just, you know, destroy all of this. It's fine. I don't think anyone was using it. Trying to make sure I'm not missing anything in the background there. I probably am. Whatever. Oh, there's definitely something over there. Hello. Oh, shoot. There we go. Aha! Thank you. I'm gonna keep using Dixie, though. So yeah, Dixie will probably be my Kong of choice most of the time. I'll try to switch it up every now and then, but usually at this part of the game, or well, from this point onward, whenever they give you a barrel, it's always like a random barrel where you can pick like any Kong. There's rarely going to be levels where it's like, okay, well, for this level you'll get this Kong and whatnot. You kind of just have to like think, like, or assume who you think's going to be useful. And most of the time, it's Dixie. Most of the frickin' time. Oh, hello, bananas. Hello, N. Yeah, I'll use Diddy right now. You know what? Dixie's been good, but... You know, Diddy was with us in our first adventure. We had a good time together. Let's not forget that. Oh, God. Stupid bush enemies. Okay, I think I have to collect all of the things here before... Oh my God, there is a time limit. Ah, dang it! That was probably a puzzle piece. Whatever. Oh God, that's the end of the level. That was the end of the level, and I didn't even realize. You know what? Let's do this. You know, we could use some more one-ups. I'm gonna have to do this again, though. See if we can get the DK this time. Eh, it's alright. God, I missed 3? I feel like I only missed 1. There was probably something in that section where I fell down. There was probably something in there, now that I think about it. I don't think there was a bonus level there either, so... Yeah, there's probably plenty of things I missed. So once again, that pretty much just goes back to the level we were supposed to go to, so... Let's move on again to Trunk Twister. I think this is actually a minecart level. Just from the map, I think I could tell it was, because there was like a little slide at the very end. Okay, how many? 5? Yep. Usually when there's 5 puzzle pieces, you kind of tell that you have one of these levels. First, we have a bonus stage. Okay. This stage is kind of, it's not hard, but it does have a bit of a mind game element to it. Where you have to be very patient, but also not too slow either. Just kind of have to realize how the barrels work and you'll be fine. There's really only 2 instances where you could actually die, though. And that's when you're on the bottom barrels, so it's probably best to get, like, done with that section first. Just so you don't have too many, like, misclicks. But that's just me. Okay, here we go. The minecart. The dreaded minecart. I actually did not like these levels in Returns that much. And if I did, it was the ones where you'd actually jump out of the minecart, I feel like. In the case of this game, I think you're always in the minecart. There might be a few exceptions I'm not thinking of, but regardless, you gotta be careful. Oh shoot, I have to... Damn it. I couldn't tell what that arrow was trying to tell me. I thought it was like saying, okay, we're going down now, but no, that meant that duck. Oh boy, okay, there we go. Ouch. I feel like these levels are a bit more tolerable because I think in the original Donkey Kong Country Returns, I think if you got hit by anything just once, like you'd automatically fail and have to go back to the last checkpoint you were at. Well, in this case, it's a bit more generous. And dang it. I was trying to die so I could go back and try the end again, but I'm going to have to do this level over anyway. Okay, so if you just step on the track, you'll fall through. That's good to know. Really want to get that in, though. Oh well. As usual, life goes on. But these stages, like, in terms of design, these stages look really, really cool. Like, that's one thing I'll give this game. Like, they made these levels look freaking awesome. Okay, I missed that one. How the hell am I... Oh, I know how to get that. Ah. They make the letters really hard to get in these levels, though. Okay, so... Jump. Jump. Duck. Okay, I missed that thing. I want to stay still. Just fall off the platform here. Yep. Perfect. And now we have... Ah! Dang it. Okay, that's going to be really tricky. Wow! Oh my god, just everything's trying to kill you here. You gotta say something, though. You gotta give credit to both the main enemies of this game and just the normal, or... I shouldn't say original, but in Donkey Kong Country Returns. Like, your enemies do everything they can to kill you. And they actually do a pretty good job of laying out obstacles. Damn it, that's such a hard jump right there. That is such a hard jump. Man. There wasn't a checkpoint. I have to do all that again, don't I? Yep. Ah. Okay, be prepared to see me do this part over and over again. If it gets too repetitive, I'll cut it out, obviously. Okay. I was at the end of the level anyway. Wait, actually... Aha! Remember, you can swim in water in this game. Okay, I think I know where the two puzzle pieces are, so... I'm gonna have to play this level again anyway for the Kong letters, but... Still. And yeah, I did manage to get the G. But, it doesn't matter, I'll have to get the N anyway. Oh, God. Okay, well, I'm going to try this again, because I actually do need to get all the Kong letters, so I'm going to do this before I move on, so see you guys when I get those, and then move on. Okay, I got all the Kong letters, which means that we've gotten all the Kong letters in every single level on the first world, which will open the K levels. That's right, the K levels are back into this game. Now, the K levels in Donkey Kong Country Returns were generally very hard, very unforgiving, and overall just not a very good time. In this game, they're still very difficult, but I feel like they're not as difficult as they were in the first game. Like, they're generally a lot more forgiving. In some levels, you actually get a DK barrel, so you actually have more than just the 2 hits. That was a problem with a lot of the levels in the first game. You just couldn't have very many hits. And there were also no checkpoints, and that's another thing you have to deal with either, because I don't think there's any checkpoints at all in these levels. But you don't have to worry about collecting Kong letters. There are only 5 puzzle pieces. Generally, they're very, very, like, fair with the collectibles, so that's one thing you can at least be a little happy about. But these are still probably going to take me a lot of attempts, so let's not get too excited. Because we still have to actually get through these levels, first of all. Oh, man. And yeah, there's like not a lot of room for error either. Oh, dang it, I already lost all my Kongs. Come on! Why didn't I let go? I feel like if you get hit by something, you should at least like be able to let go and try again or something. I don't know, maybe I'll try Dixie. What makes this kind of annoying, especially this part right here, is you have to like, you can't hold the jump button, because if you do, you'll activate the special move, or the special jump attribute of your Kong, and with Dixie and Diddy, that'll cause you to delay your jump, and you'll probably miss the jump, so you have to be kind of careful with that. Oh my god. And then you get too much momentum after you make a jump from those things, so you have to be very careful. So yeah, this will still be a hard level, but again, if this was Donkey Kong Country Returns, it'd be an even harder level, I feel like. And you can generally use the puzzle pieces to kind of track how far you are. So we've gotten one puzzle piece right now, so we're not very far into the level. We still have a ways to go. But later on, that'll be a very valuable keep tracker, whatever you want to call those. Indicator, that's what I meant to say. Okay, so I'm just going to fall down here. Duck. Oh, come on. That's unfair. And yeah, like right here, like in some cases you need like pixel perfect precision, which is annoying to say the least. What's up here? Oh boy. Oh man. So like you have to be right here and then somehow make it. Ah, come on! See how like kind of I don't want to say unfair, because it's definitely not unfair. If it was unfair, like you'd die, you'd get a game over, and you have to start from the very beginning of the game, that would be like really unfair. But it's hard. I guess hard is just the best word for that. But yeah, prepare for a lot of cut footage here. Okay, I made it back to this point. One thing though, that like once you get used to the levels and how to do them, you'll rack up a lot of banana coins, you'll rack up a lot of lives. So that is one kind of good thing about these levels, I suppose. I mean, don't get me wrong though, they're still pretty difficult. I'm willing to bet you'll get a puzzle piece for this. Oh, nice. Nice movement, me. Now I don't have to worry about getting that puzzle piece again. That's another thing. Sometimes a lot of people will just, like, once they get a puzzle piece, they'll die just so they don't have to worry about coming back and getting it. It's kind of a, like, unofficial checkpoint, even though it's definitely not a checkpoint, because obviously you won't be able to save your progress there, but that's kind of how I look at it a little bit. I kind of see it as like, okay, I've made another step through this level, so that's one thing, I guess. Oh, okay, apparently there was a puzzle piece right there. I guess I made it further than I thought. Okay, here we go. Hold on before I move on. Nope. Okay. Wait a minute. There it is! Okay, well that's the first K level. That wasn't too bad. Again, it actually really helped knowing that I missed a puzzle piece early on, so it was like, oh, okay, well, that's even shorter than I thought it was. But yeah, there are 6 K levels in the game. If we beat all of them, we'll unlock the secret world of the game, so we'll see that much later on, obviously. There's 1 in each world, and yeah, there's only 6 worlds in this game, so... The levels are definitely a lot longer, but the worlds themselves, like, there's less of them, and I feel like, in general, the levels are shorter, too, so that's something. But, we found a mysterious relic, combined 7 mysterious relics to reveal the secrets beyond. Oh, okay, there's 7 worlds, then, I think. Yeah, there's a 7th world, I'm pretty sure. Regardless, let's go ahead and move on. Maybe you get a relic for beating the game, that's probably it. So the only level we have left is the boss level, but, like I said, I'm not actually going to do the boss until I collect all of the puzzle pieces, so it's backtracking time, guys. Now, I'm just going to cut to where all the puzzle pieces are, so this section won't take very long. So, let's just go ahead and get this over with. First, the puzzle pieces I missed in Mangrove Cove. Not a puzzle piece, but something I didn't really talk about when it happened. Donkey Kong Country Returns actually appears on the TV screen over here, so I didn't actually notice that or call attention to that before. Still pretty cool, though. Okay, as I thought, this does give you a puzzle piece, so... Yep, there we go. That's 1. Okay, as I figured, yeah, there was a bonus area I missed in the first level. And one thing I didn't mention, but I probably should have mentioned, is that whenever you fail a bonus level, the really annoying thing about failing is that if you fail, you have to die or beat the level and come back later, because the bonus becomes inaccessible after that. That's something I really, really wish they would change. Because even in Donkey Kong Country, you could go back into a bonus level if you failed. Doing it that way is just mean. But yeah, that's all the puzzle pieces for this level. Okay, 1-2 Shipwreck Shore. I only missed... I want to say only 1 puzzle piece for this level. Regardless, let's get it. Oh, I think this is it right here, actually. Yep. Okay, that's it for that level. And you do have to complete the levels, too, so keep that in mind. This is not a start-select thing like in the old games. Okay, next up we got Zipline Shrine, and I want to say I missed 2 for this level. I feel like this was a 3 out of 5 that I got. Let me go to the menu first when I first enter the level to see, just out of curiosity. Yep, missing 2. Okay. Let's find them. Okay, first one was actually very easy to find. Just right under the very first vine that you see. Oh, I almost forgot about this one. Okay, that level's done. Okay, so 1-3, we actually did get all the puzzle pieces. 1B, though, we missed 3 of them, so let's find them. Oh, okay, there was a piece right there that I just didn't see before. Okay, well, found it. Okay, apparently there was one on the vine. You want to look for... Where is it? Oh, wait, there it is. Aha! So you just want to make the star pattern and wait there for a few seconds. That's all you have to do. That's simple. Also, timeout really quick. I actually forgot to show this off, but this is Cranky's special ability. He turns all enemies into banana coins. You probably could have figured that out, but since I technically didn't say it, I felt like it was probably a good idea if I did say it. For all those perfectionists out there that want to know everything. And as far as his special, like, swimming ability is, all he does is hit enemies with his cane underwater, so it's nothing really that special. As for the final puzzle piece, I pointed this one out earlier. I figured it would be this, so let's go ahead and do this. We gotta be very quick about this, too. You gotta get all of the bananas on this. There we go. And sure enough, there it is. And then I die. Well, either way, that's all the puzzle pieces. Okay, well the last level I need to get puzzle pieces for is this one, because we got all the puzzle pieces here, which means Trunk Twister is the last one. So, I actually know where all of these are, so I don't have to actually find them, but they are pretty tricky because they require you to be very, very fast and have really good reaction time. But let's go ahead and get them. Oh, that one's such a hard one to get. Okay, so for this last puzzle piece, I think you want to stay low. Yep, got it. Okay, cool. And that's actually it for all the puzzle pieces in the first world, so... Hooray for me for getting them all. Hooray for getting 15 one-ups right there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome.